you bring any toys?
This is my first Father's Day. No, I did not. Thought there was somewhere in the duffel bag. There should always be something in there. From here on out, we got to put something in there and make sure we don't take them out. What are you doing? But we got my sister, and we Clarissa, we got Mom, we got Nyla in the cut, and my wife. Right there. This is my first Father's Day. We gonna go to Black Rock Bar and Grill. Phenomenal restaurant. Started in Michigan and has worked its way to some other places. My mom is busy on her phone, and my sister's been immature. Nyla's playing with my phone case. I don't know what that is. You got, we are waiting on our food. I got a melt. What did you get? My wife got a Reuben. What'd you get, Rick? Clarissa, what'd you get?
I got the one-eyed Lucy.
She got a one-eyed Lucy. What is that?
It has like bacon and egg on a burger.
Oh, and then my mom got, what'd she get?
She got the shrimp salad.
She got the shrimp salad.
Shrimp volcano.
Oh, shrimp volcano.
Did you get the shrimp volcano? Or shrimp salad? Did you get the shrimp salad?
I got the salad. But you get the volcano shrimp
Okay.
with tortilla.
But so she got the salad with volcano shrimp on it and tortilla shells. So I think that's gonna be good. I got a melt. I'm about to go crazy on that. And I got fries along with it. But it is my first Father's Day. Special. It's a special, babe. Babe, when you had your first Mother's Day, special, right? What's up with you? But we are, bro, like.
Okay, we forgot to talk about this. We're going to. Oh. Hi.
You doing what?
I didn't know. I have the shrimp volcano salad.
Okay, shrimp volcano salad. Riz, what you got?
My one-eyed Lucy.
Okay. Babe, what'd you get? Oh, Reuben, that look good. And then I got that melt with fries.
She's putting that in her mouth. Okay, I'm ready for my little steak. I'm still trying to get it.
Y'all, man, finished up the video. Y'all seen the food and y'all seen the beautiful time I had on my first Father's Day. It was an amazing time. I'm very thankful for my wife, very thankful for my mom, very thankful for my sister. I would say those are the three biggest women inspirations in my life, as well as a fourth person, which would be a former teacher that I'm actually still close to this day. But most definitely my wife, my mother, and my sister. Such I don't know, pillars, I would say, in my life, and have helped me become the man that I am today. But I wanted to take this time out of my day. I'm actually at work. I'm trying to make this quick. I wanted to film a little bit of the dinner we had a great time. And then I just wanted to kind of just explain why it is so amazing that it's my first Father's Day. You know, well, first off, your first Father's Day for anybody is very amazing, but it's so special to me personally because my father passed away on January 7th of 2010. And a young man, me being 8 years old, a young man growing up without a father, questioning how good of a father am I going to be? How good of a husband am I going to be to a wife one day, or to how good of a father am I going to be to a child one day, to many children one day, if I don't have my father here in my household helping to raise me? And people don't understand the impact that not having a father has on a child and a household. Men bring order into a household. Men are the head of their household. As much as society tries to demolish that fact, it is the truth. A father, a man, is the head of his household, and I tend to compare it to a business, a company, right? You have a manager and an assistant manager. Now, a company needs a manager, a general manager, I would say, and a company needs an assistant manager. Every company needs multiple managers, and there's usually a general manager or an assistant manager. And that company will not operate correctly if that general manager is not taking the head of that company. If he or she is not taking the head of that company, if he or she is not taking control of that company, right? Now, not forcing people to, I shouldn't say forcing, I should say not enslaving, I should say, the workers, right? Not saying that the workers are less than he or she who is the general manager, but they are the head of that company. Though it's the same way in the household, right? What general managers bring is order, right? I work at a car dealership. Let's say my general manager decided for a year he was just going to take off and just leave all of us just to try to do everything and make it work and make the dealership work. It's not going to happen good at all. There's going to be things that is chaotic within the company if the general manager says, "Hey, I'm gonna take off for a month," or multiple months or a year. Right? It's not going to run correctly. It's not going to run smoothly. It's the same way in the household, right? The analogy I will always use. It's the same way in the household. If a man decides, "Hey, I'm gonna take off," decides not to be there for his wife or his woman or his children, that house is going to be in chaos, because men bring order to households. And a child is more likely to commit crime, have baby out of wedlock, drop out of high school, commit suicide, experience depression. All of these things, go to prison. All of these things, if a father, and not just like, a small percentage of children, or the likeliness of it happening is only going to grow by a small percentage. No, it is those statistics I named. It is a huge margin. Most children experience one or multiple of those things I just named when they are raised without a father in their household. Every child experiences one or multiple of those things I just named. Mother's Day is celebrated much more than Father's Day, but man, we have to bring awareness to fathers coming back to the home. We have to. It needs to be celebrated on the same level as Mother's Day. Now mothers, they birth children, all that kind of stuff. That's why, and they're super nurturing, way more than men, and super caring, way more than men. That's like a beautiful aspect that women can bring to a child's life. So a lot of times I believe that children are more impacted in their younger years when they have their mother, but more impacted in their teenage years when they have their father. That's why you see so many teenagers experiencing those statistics I just named when they don't have a father in the household. But people say, "Oh, Mother's Day, it's because they birthed a child, they just that," which is amazing. That is a phenomenal thing to see. It is beautiful. It is a miracle to birth a child. I'm not, taking away from that at all. I'm just saying that if you take a teenager, 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, and place him or her in a household without a father, watch how that works out. Watch how that works out. Just watch, and you will finally realize why a father is supposed to be there, why it is imperative for a father to be there. But growing up without a father, I experienced some of those things. You know, I had a great father for 8 years, but for 10 years of my childhood, I did not have a father there. And it was so difficult. It was so hard. I'm like, how am I going to be taught how to have good work ethic? How am I going to be taught how to be a good husband and father? How am I going to be taught how to take care of a household? How am I going to be taught how to provide, protect? How am I going to be taught all these things? But man, I began to understand the importance of a father being there. I began to invest in mentors and counselors. And I did studying up on why a father should be in the household. And also I was surrounded by people who had fathers, you know, in their household through church. The church I went to, if not all, but many, not all, but many fathers were in the households of people that went to the church that I was raised at. All those things helped me to see I need to be there. Although I didn't have a father, I'm still able to be a great father today. And the world needs to hear, this nation especially needs to hear and heed to that message. Because this nation is suffering because fathers are refusing to be in the homes. If I can be raised without a father in my household for most of my childhood, you can too. You can too. For the first time in 13 years, I finally have a reason to be excited for Father's Day. My father passed in 2010. It is 2023. But last year, my wife gave birth to a beautiful little girl named Nyla Ray. And now I have a reason, a phenomenal reason, to be excited for this holiday. It is amazing, it is noble, it is admirable. No matter how much society praises deadbeat dads, unfortunately, it is admirable to be there for your wife and for your children. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. This is like a Father's Day tribute. I just wanted to talk about how special this is to me, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers who are actually there for their children and also for their wives. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video. Please comment any thoughts you have. Please subscribe, turn on post notifications so you can be notified anytime Ashley and Titus drop a video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.